Yeah. Fanya tena.
Kijana chunga, saka sapa mina chaka unga, we saka mpaka I'm switching we cheka now, wale mlicheka wanacheka now. One day unacheki au cheki now. Guess who wanna cheka now? Who's a cheka now?
Just ask. Protein bars na manini nini? Na mtu asiniulize.
I am going into the gate.
Ama mimi nichukue hizi. Maulipo tu.
Hizo slippers ni za?
Instead of the Crocs slippers. Si imeandikwa kwa list. Ama huko unasoma vitu tunatumia.
Na mimi sikuwa kusoma list.
Sema ni aje? Bro, unajua sasa hivi niko. We're leaving civilization, maze. Let's go.
Ndoka asema, sasa hii mali amefanya hiyo job yake mali imefika. Ati anaweza kana msame dedi hapo.
Na anamwangalia tu.
Na kule.
Hey!
Na hii kwa saa hii.
Mechemka. Naweza piga na nini? Selfie alafu tu.
Sawa.
Nice. Wow, it's chilly out here. I think this is where we're going to be sleeping tonight. This is our tents right here. It's going to be a beautiful journey. It's quite chilly here, but I heard it's much more chillier up there. So the journey continues that way, but obviously because it's about 6:03 right now, sun is going down. We set up camp. This is a journey I think will change a lot of people's mindsets, especially myself, and I'm ready for it. I'm ready for that experience. Let's explore. So umesema tu tunachagua between hizi mbili? Okay. So ni kuingia kuangalia gani ndio gani. Let's see what we have in here. Sande sana. Nice. Ndio bonfire man.
Hadi kuna kameza hapa. Pesa wa.
Huko chai ndio tutakunywa.
Sasa sigana mahali. Ati anataka kutunawisha mkono.
Ai hapana.
Achana naye. Baridi.
Kwa sawa. Hii baridi. Mtu anaoganga?
Usifikirie hiyo.
So 3 days hakuna shower.
Yeah,
Passport tu.
Tunakaa tu hivyo.
Hata passport ukiweza achana naye.
Hata passport achana naye. Wote kama jibaridi kwa balls.
Bash. Kuna bash ya popcorn.
Ngoja mkono maji kwa moto.
Bazu. Asante.
Ni maboys.
Si ni mamande.
Ndio master.
Ndio master of the photograph.
Sisi ni masaya hapa.
Afadhali nimo na tumbo. Nani, how cold uko juu? Roughly.
Minus.
Like minus 10 sometimes.
Minus 10. How cold is it now? Sasa vile tuna feel hivi tunatoa moshi kwa mdomo.
Sasa ni like 15 degrees.
This is 15. So tunatoa 20 degrees more.
The extreme mountaineers.
Wametoka wapi?
Sio lazima.
Because
Kenya too.
I mean, it also depends on where you're from.
Nyebe Scott Kipkemoi Rimo. That guy ashaipanda Mount Kenya. One day nakapanda Mount Kilimanjaro another day.
Tuko na ndizi hapo na baked potatoes. Na hapa tuko na vegetable.
Spinach.
Nice.
Na hapa tuko na samaki.
Samaki ndio hiyo.
Na unaweza jitolea na hii. Safi. I think ni selfie.
Ni selfie. Ni venye umesema tuta double tap.
Nika selfie. Selfie service.
Safi, thanks.
finger out. That's what she said.
Tunadungwa.
Hey, bro.
Yeah, but I'll make sure it's not painful.
We'll make sure.
I'll make sure. Si hata na ile gun.
No.
Ini ile manual.
Manual.
We.
Ni manual.
Hii sasa ni yeye na pressure yake na maasira zake. Daktari!
So that bad.
Out.
When do not party a rough idea healthy ni wapi? Kwa hivyo ni 5.6. Anything over or below ni no.
It's within the normal ranges.
By the time to read it, tutakuwa tu na mabandages.
Using great.
Bam! I'm good to go. Good to climb. Ukikanyaga chini tu ni maji.
Ice maji.
Wet. Alafu siwezi lala. Unajua sasa baridi inafanya bladder iconstrict. So sasa nasikia ndugu kujua times 10. Good morning, guys. So today is day 2, pretty much. The next day, we arrived actually yesterday at around 6 p.m. Around 6 p.m. And we didn't do much. Set up camp, slept. Actually, we slept at probably like 11 p.m. Had a very, very weird night. I just couldn't find sleep. I don't know why. I just couldn't find sleep. I felt like I was just constantly awake. And the cold was super cold. Like in the morning, there was ice everywhere. And we're not even that far up. This is day 2. Today, we're doing about 16 kilometers up. Apparently, straight from the ground to the top, if you're just doing a vertical measurement, it's about 5 kilometers. But if you do using the actual path, it's around 28 kilometers. It's crazy that just vertically seems very short, like super short. But if you're actually using the path to get to the top, the route that we're using is around 28 kilometers. So today is day 2. I'm excited for it. We're gonna be higher up. It's still cold as hell. Yeah, I'm excited about this. Time to head on up. The spirit of adventure has begun. Let me show you guys something. See this? Is how we're going to the bathroom. Yeah. Ready to go. Hizo malagi zote. So apparently this is where you leave your mark as a mountaineer. And you know me, I gotta go big. Na nikiangusha hizi zingine, I'm sorry. Hey, there you go. So I'll live on here forever. Time to rest. We are a couple of hours away. I think we've done 5 to 6 kilometers if I'm not wrong. Quick break and then back on the road.
Kongo, hiyo market ya Kongo ni market ya nyama, so wako na beef and then kuna rats, kuna monkeys na kuna bats. So Wakongo wengi wanapenda monkeys na pork.
Kula monkeys mkato umekula msiki. Alafu akwambii ni monkey.
Nakushow obviously. Hata ukiletewa kwa whatever kwa plate, unajua imedivided into portions. Si part ya mkono iko tu kwa soup.
Hapa.
Basi. Tuende sasa.
Adu.
Imenisimamisha huko mbele.
Unajua nitakuletea huko.
Sawa.
Mara ya pili.
I was like dizzy.
Mara ya pili pia friend alikwambia upande juu hata ulikuwa hasty.
Nilikuwa na feel ni kama mtu anaweza kuambia sijui uende paka Malindi kutembea.
Kuna huo moto.
Oh, we're finally at our campsite. I feel like death. That was tough as hell. My voice is gone. That's what we're summiting tomorrow morning, 3 a.m.
Yes sir. Yes. Who is there? Ona sauti. Haya, ngoja tutakufungulia ama utaingia ufungue.
Good morning guys from the mountaintops. It's around 3 a.m. right now and we're about to go climb a mountain. It's chilly, but it's not as chilly as I thought it would be. There's almost a full moon. I guess it's time for us to go get some tea and then we head out. It's pitch black in here. Well, not pitch black, actually it's quite bright. But if you look up into the mountains, you're able to see snow. So, apparently it's a 3-hour journey to the top and the distance is 3 kilometers. So an hour per kilometer. That means it's very steep, very treacherous. Yeah, as I was telling a friend of mine that there was this guy who used to take people to Mount Kenya, and he told me that the reason why they take people this early in the morning is because it's dark and people won't be able to see how treacherous the path is, because on the sides it's very narrow and then also it's very jagged and all that, so it's easy for someone to panic and say no, I want to go back. So when you're taking someone in the dark, they won't be able to really see. You're just seeing where you're going because you have, you know, your torches, the way we have our torches right now, and you're just seeing forward instead of seeing side to side. And also I don't know if this is true or not, but he was also telling me that there was times where people would fall and the guides who were there would actually tell guys, no, it's fine, the other guys are going to pick him up or pick her up. But obviously, you know, that's a lie because they just don't want you to panic. That guy is probably gone forever. So those are the things which were playing in my mind last night, but I think I'm in good hands. Let's get this 3 hours in. I feel fresh. I need to stretch out my legs because yesterday was tough, but I know it's going to be a good morning. Once we reach up top, we take some content up there with our cutty sack, we have our cocktail, and then we head back down all the way to the meteorological center. That's where we're going to be sleeping tonight. This is the final journey. See you in a few. Breakfast time. Yes.
Poa.
How are you? Oh, inabwagika. Hata uweze ona baya.
Nakunywa pale mbele.
Dick. It's a technical climb.
Yeah.
Na nafanya hiyo technical climb saizi usiku.
Sasa hii ni kitu 5 inaenda.
Inaingia almost 6.
Sasa ni safe kweli venye wanapanda hivyo na ni technical. Ni safe. Kasi ndo tunateleza huku. Niko ni wapi?
Tunaona wako na ropes.
Some experience no climb but yana.
Harnesses.
First of all, unaona hapo tulikuwa kwa camp hapo. So kuna ka wall uliona hapo.
Yeah.
On the right.
Yeah.
So unaanza na hiyo kwanza. Halafu unakuja unaweza anza huko town kwanza na Crepe Mall. Tuko hiyo ka wall with Point John ndio upige button sasa.
Pole.
Tutabio. Haya.
So maybe at 6 June. Nani?
Mwenye ameenda bati.
6.
Ama saa 6 usiku saa 7.
Wananga wengine wana camp kwa nini? Kwa wall ana hang tu kitanda.
Si ndio.
Ana hang kitanda.
Kutoka wall ana hang kitanda.
Afu unaingia ndani.
ana hanky tent tu kama ile yetu hivyo. Sasa chini ni board. Na analala huko juu. Kwa wall.
Hata pande ile ingine
kuna ukiota nini?
Sasa wote ustuke uruke nje.
Design ya fisi.
Hey.
Wewe kuna baridi, my god.
Hata ni vizuri. Leo kuuliza mwangi. Ya kuna.
Wako gara baridi hapa.
Ai, leo kuna. Uko sawa.
Kai mimi kasa hata siwezi kunja vidole.
Wanasema juu ikikam kutakuwa na baridi. Kwani juu ikikam kudu. Sunrise ni what time? 6:45.
6:45. To accept injection.
Hebu kama nidunge itache hiyo mambo. Hebu nidunge. Anafungia hapa.
Yeah, nitake.
For hiyo guns. Ni small fry. Na hizi pics zingine watu upanda kweli ama zile famous hizo tatu tu? Si pale, tunaenda pale.
Tunaenda hivi.
As in, hii kitu kwa hapa karibu lakini haikai karibu.
Manze. Kwa tunakaishi fulani like kidu hivi ndio nasikia hapo down. You're almost there. I mean if we die we die. Pamoja.
Yeah, we die. We still have quarter to shoot with a glue. So, nichukua kistick.
Stick in the salt.
Unaona ni kiatu fresh. Usifanye hizo mambo.
Yeah. Staribu.
You're putting pressure on it.
Siko sawa. This utaona Australian hard hapo. Alafu to divert Makindas.
Kwa serious?
Sorry?
Nashuka hivi. Hiyo ndio tunatumia.
Kuchuka?
Kutoromuka.
He sent it to the mist.
Ya kuna kuangalia chini.
Tumefika. Top of the morning, when you look over to the edge and realize you're still in the air, clouds forming everywhere.
Jiuliza hapa hivi. Ukisema kusema spirit of adventure na Kikuyu okugatea.
Spirit of adventure.
Taroho wake.
Na kende haiguru iko. Akigo ni muzaya.
Roho wa gushera. Roho wa gushera. One, roho wa gushera. Roho wa gushera.
Roho wa gushera.
Roho wa gushera, like you like to move around.
Uko naye sidio hii kwa mwili.
Hizi ni yangu.
Asante sana.
Sasa ndapea nani? Labda nipatie Buda.
Buda. Wewe kawaga itole mugaruri. Na mbo. Yani. Waza ni tena nginya kuhumbira mato. Hauna kabisa.
Cheki. Cheki. Sijaipatia time ya kwenda down.
Unaimit.
Like unaimit halfway soon as the gravity inaanza. Right? You can flip it, you can. Right?
Wacha nijaribu.
Yeah.
Kwa street. Hey!
Mimi naweza kurusha from this side now.
So the opposite.
So you need to be fast ukido hivi. Right?
It's easier that way. Hey!
Hey man! Almost. Ndio hiyo. Side time tu kwa tu patient. Ndio hiyo.
Spirit of adventure. What's up, guys? So currently doing a walk down this road. We're heading to Narumoro main gate, yeah? And I've given myself a challenge. I'm trying to pass all the porters and all the guides from the guys who have been taking us through the whole journey, right? My aim is to defeat each and every one of them. So I'm walking fast. I think I have 2 left ahead of me. So my strategy is to overtake them on that corner up there. Let's go. Once I beat those guys, they're looking back at me like, oh shit, he's actually here. But yeah, this stretch is supposed to be 9 kilometers. They said we'll be able to do it in 2 hours. I'm trying to do it in half that time. Let's see. But I've been walking for about maybe like 30 minutes, 40 minutes. But yeah, let's see. I'm steamrolling them. So my strategy has been overtake them on the hills. On the downhill, I push as fast as I can. Then on the little hill, that's where I overtake them. So this last 2 guys, I want to overtake them up the hill. I'm on the downhill right now. Yes. But again, turn the ledge, push. Dusted everyone. Yeah, that was amazing. I was real quick with that one. There's some animals up front here. They look kind of weird. I hope they don't buck me. But I've dusted everyone. I'm all by myself right now. Goal is to do it under 1 hour. Let's see if it's possible. There's some places where I've been jogging. Like when I go downhill, I jog downhill. When I go uphill, I kind of like power walk uphill. But downhills, I do like a slight jog. I let the momentum just take me. Whew. I'm by myself right now. There was one of the porters who like really tried to keep up with me, and then he kind of like realized I'm outpacing him, so he kind of like stepped it up. Then when I started jogging, I just heard him go, hey! And I left him. He's all the way up there. Actually, this is what I wanted to tell you guys. I might as well just do the recap right now. So when we were up there in the mountains, I realized one thing. Altitude is no joke. Altitude definitely plays a huge factor when it comes to performance, right? I'm super fit, super healthy. I work out every day. Sometimes I forget how healthy I am. When I was up in the mountains, I sucked. I sucked at everything. I couldn't climb. I couldn't catch my breath. My heart rate wasn't even coming down. Usually it takes me like less than 30 seconds for my heart rate to come back down. My heart rate was not coming back down. It was just like my heart was constantly pounding. And then when it finally comes back down, when I'm rested, if I do 1 or 2 steps, my heart rate is already up again, pounding away. So I'm like, what the hell is going on? Why am I so unfit? I even thought there was something wrong with me. Then later, this is after we did the whole climb, I almost gave up twice. Actually, the first time I didn't give up, but I thought we were gonna have to cancel everything. Because when I went up, we were about maybe, I'll say 4,000, right? 4,000 meters up, right? Above sea level. And I felt, that was the first time I had my altitude sickness. So I felt dizzy, I felt weird, I felt like puking, I felt like going to the toilet, like number 1 and number 2 all at once. Like things just wanted to leave my body. Then I was like, okay, I hope this doesn't mean I have to come back down. Then the guide who I was with said, no, you don't actually have to come back down. It just means we have to take a break. You have to drink a lot of fluid and then hope for the best. But definitely it's gonna go away. So I was like, okay, cool, no problem. Then finally, after having like, they gave me some lemon tea, and they usually say lemon tea works the best. So I had some lemon tea and I felt great afterwards, right? Not great, but I felt back to normal a little bit. Then did the walk. From then on, everything was just hard. I was just playing on hard mode. Every single step, I was like, okay, am I even gonna be able to climb this mountain? This was day 2. So now we went to the camp base, right? And we were chilling there and all that. I just wanted to sleep. I just didn't want to do anything. I was freezing my ass off. I just wanted to sleep. So the official first time that I wanted to give up was during, there's a car coming. The official first time that I wanted to give up. The official second time I wanted to give up was when we were up in the mountain, right? So this was day 3. We've climbed all the way. We woke up at 3 a.m. and then started to make our way all the way to the top, right? Now, this was when I realized that there's something wrong because everything was hard. And this is what I was telling you about my heart rate and just finding every breath, every step was just heavy, right? Even there was a point where I'm looking up, I can see the peak. I can see it. It's not that far. The guy's telling me it's like literally 500 meters up and you'll be there. And I was like, nah, man, I don't think I can get there. I honestly didn't think I could get there. So finally got there. When I was at the peak, of Lenana. To be honest, I was happy for a split second because I got there, but I just felt sick. I felt like vomiting, sleeping. I felt all kinds of weirdness, right? And I was just like, oh man, I want to go back down. We did what we had to do up there, then started making our way back down again, because now in my head I'm thinking, okay, making our way back down, it's going to be easy because it's just, you know, walking downhill. Oh, walking down was the hardest because now there's rocks, there's everything, right? And then there's little gravel that slides you all over the place. So you're just constantly slipping, constantly putting handbrakes on. It's hurting my knees, hurting all my joints, my ankles. Then my toenail gets caught into my sock and it starts pulling onto my sock. Oh, Jesus Christ. It was one tough morning, right? Now that was officially the second time that I wanted to give up. I remember telling Hezi's the mixologist, I remember telling him, like, I'm usually big on willpower. Like, majority of the things I do, when I want to give up, my willpower just kicks in. Like, for me to give up, you have to like shoot me. I was telling him that, but then I was like, but today I feel like I literally have no willpower at all. Like, it's done now. I just laid on the floor and I went to sleep for like 10 minutes. Then I sat down quite a number of times. Then I took my shoe off. I was like, let me take my shoe off and see what the situation is. So I took my shoe off. We have our medic who was with us. He gives me a pair of scissors. Then I cut my nails. So the nail which was caught, I started cutting it, right? I cut my nails, finished cutting off my nails. Then that's when I was like, okay, let me put the shoes on and see what I can give. As soon as I put the shoes on, I just felt like someone has injected me with adrenaline. I don't know what happened, and I was like, whoa, my body just came back. The way I usually feel on a normal day is how I felt in that moment. I was like, what the hell is going on? Boom, I just stood up. Boom, I dashed down. I was jumping, I was skipping on rocks. I was literally doing acrobatic moves all the way down the hill. Everyone I'm with is like, what the hell is going on with this guy? I go next to the porter, next to the guide actually. He's like, okay, the base camp is over there. I'm like, no problem. Boom, I pass him. I keep going. I'm not tired, I'm not out of breath. My heart is not pumping out my chest. I'm like, what the hell is going on? So when I get there is when I'm like, okay, there has to be something off. So once the guide comes back down with the other guys, I ask him like, what altitude are we in right now? He's like, we're around 3,600, 3,500. I'm like, no wonder. As soon as we hit this spot, my energy just came back. He's like, yeah, that's why you're able to get back to your normal, because now you're used to this. I was like, oh shit. So even me giving up wasn't just me giving up, it was the altitude that was fucking me up. But man, that was something that I never thought was gonna happen. I didn't believe. Okay, I believed it. I knew obviously altitude exists and the altitude sickness is something as well, but I just never thought it would affect me to that extent. I felt like, you know, the way Superman gets given kryptonite and then his strength goes from like 100 to like 30%. That's how I felt. I literally felt like 30% of me was being used. Only 30% of me. And it was such a strange feeling, man. But all in all, obviously right now you can tell I've passed everyone. Like, I've overtaken everyone. I'm the only one in front of the line and I have strength to vlog, talk to you guys, still keep my pace. I can see them back there, like all the way back there. And even once I cut this camera, I'm gonna like start jogging again. So what am I even trying to say? Actually, the take-home point of this is be fucking fit, man. This feeling is crazy. Like, I feel amazing. And I have a cold. You can hear in my voice. Then I'm able to function like this. So imagine if I didn't have a cold. I would have been like superhuman. But anyway, right now the altitude is, I think we were at what? Oh, traffic Narimoro gate, 3 kilometers. We're 3 kilometers away from the main gate. That's what the signage is saying. I'm just following the road. So that means I've done 6 kilometers so far. Wow, that's good. But yeah, like literally, just stay fit, guys. Just work out, stay healthy. I loved every experience of this. Mount Kenya is beautiful. I've seen places that you can only imagine. Like, I've seen a lake on the edge of a cliff. It's beautiful. I don't know, man. I never knew places like this existed. This is beautiful. We have one beautiful country and I think it's time for us to explore it. I sure will. I'll explore every corner of this country before I start stepping out of any other country. But yeah, with that said, if nothing happens, we end it here. If something happens, I'll let you know. But for now, deuces. See you in Nairobi. There's a beautiful house here. Don't know what this is about. It looks quite cozy. Hey! Yeah. Kumbe nyinyi mlikuwa huku?
Tulifika sisi. Tulibebwa na mat tukakuja kukulia tu hapa.
Oh. Mimi nimetembea.
Ndio wewe wa kwanza nini? Wao wengine wako fa?
Sio vile. Wengine nimewaacha kiasi.
Okay. Poa.
Tunapatana hapa ama?
Hapana.
Huko mbele?
Teremka tu.
So niendelee?
Endelea tu mpaka kwa gate.
Sawa.
Kuna mahali utakuta hata vitu yetu, mahali utapata katebo.
Yeah. Sa asante. So this is the Rangers camp. It's actually quite nice looking. I like how they've given them some nice space. Like the houses here are quite nice. You can definitely see them on the side of me. But I really like how they've given them, you know, quality setup. It's quite cozy. I can live here. This is my type of thing. This is very outdoorsy and quite nice. I like it. So they told us it's gonna take 2 hours to get here, but I managed to get here in 1.5 hours because we left at 10:30. It's 12 on the dot right now. So literally 1.5 hours, which is amazing. That's quite fast. So I've knocked off 30 minutes. These antelopes are looking, I don't know if they're antelopes or water bucks. They're looking at me like, this nigga crazy. Anyway, I'm at the gate right now. So time to wait for everyone before we head back home. Yes. Ndio umefika sasa?
Ndio. Huyo wa kwanza. Ndio inshallah.
Poa. Strong. Yeah. Hizi milima zenu? Sio rahisi.
Unashuka. Hata au kupika tu ni massage. Siku 2-3.
Chef. Strong hivyo. Leo nimeamua.
Afadhali hivyo.
Poa wazee. Poa, kazi safi.
Poa.
Kazi safi. Safi. Unajua maji ndio ilikuwa psychologically ilikuwa inanisaidia cause najua ndimu, maji na chai inasaidia to sickness. So inanipatia morale. Nikaimwaga hivi.
Nilisikia
pale nikamwambia bro mazee maji nimemwaga.
nilikuwa ka 600 meters behind katika. Anajiambia tu.
It's a mental battle and they know it. I think they've seen people give up so many times. Wanajua tu hapa. Hata unajua hapa vile nilikuwa napita hao Rangers. I was passing afu wanaangalia nyuma wananiona. Wanasema wapo nasikia wakiongeleshana afu mwingine anataka anaangalia nyuma. Kuna mwingine pale mbele kuna point alifanya hivi. Akaangalia nyuma. Sasa vile ameangalia nyuma akanicheki. Akasimama. Because sasa in his mind in his mind ataki mimi nimuone kama yeye anaumia. Juu sasa mimi nitaanza kufeel kama ni tough. At the end of the day they're still humans.
You guys made it. You guys are.
We're told not to drink.
How are we going to pay rent? How are we supposed to pay rent?
Unataka ni pop ama ni si pop?
Iko sawa.
Let me pop.
Your phone's out.
So we pop in champagne. Sema ni pop.
Bwana nini ungekwenda hapa?
You know.
We go to killing that mountain. Cheers.
Salute.
Pako peponda sura.
That was an experience.
Never stop.